Alright, Rin. So, I'm making this tutorial for you just real quick, and I'm just not really going to put in a ton of effort. So basically, I have my Vita right here, and then turn it on, up, main menu here. I'll zoom in for so you can actually read what this looks like. Anyway, my theme is kind of different from everyone else. Edition. So, what you want to do is you want to go to this thing called Vita Shell. You want to open it up. It might take a second to figure it out, and you should get a screen that looks kind of like this. I know it's really blurry. So what you want to do next is you want to you want to hit you want to hit start, and you pull up this menu. From this menu, you see that you want to have FTP. If you want to have FTP enabled, you have it set to FTP, and you have it set to the USB device to be whatever thing you're trying to access, like an SD to Vita, just wherever your PSP stuff is, pretty much. So that's what you're just gonna have it set to that. Mine is on the thing, which right here, which that's a micro SD basically. Anyway, I have it set to that. You want it to be set to whatever, and then what you do next is you hit select, which will pull up this little menu right. Just zoom in for that one. So what this menu does is it actually tells you that you're running a little server like off of this little thing, off of the Vita, and you want to input this into your Explorer, which I'll show you in a second how to do. Yeah. Alright, so now we're on the screen that we want to be on, and what we will do is we will go to, I have mine right here, pretty much, just FTP 192.168.1.30, which is basically kind of a copy of the one that I have on my screen over here. Again, it's 192.168.1.30. Yeah. So basically whatever that says, you're basically just going to copy that onto your address. So now we're here. I'm going to just open that, and then here we are. We're on the main menu right here. So for my stuff, it's UXO, which is where SD to Vita tends to go to, and you end up having all this stuff. So what you want to do is you want to go to PSP emu, then you will have your ISO, picture, temp, set, SE plugins, PSP, BGDL. You might not have the SE plugins because I've modded a game or two, so just bear in mind on that. Some games you want to go to PSP, and then there's cheats, game license, plugins, PSP save data, blah blah blah. You want to go to game, and then this is where like a lot of your games tend to go into, where they're inside their little thing, like serious dungeons are here, NPU, blah blah blah. Just anything that has a PBP file with like maybe a document and then like SEC systems with packages inside. Just crap like that. Like this one is just a bunch of EDATs with like one PBP probably, wherever the hell it is. Anyway, that's one location where you'll find a lot of your games. Another location would be ISO folder. This is where I download all of like my major games, like Phantasy Star Portable 2, Infinity, English V2 tends to go here. My Initial D Street Stage goes here and all that stuff like that. You just drag and drop it pretty much, and then you just let it do its thing. When it's done, you can just exit out of it pretty much, and then you can just go back over to your Vita. So we'll do that in a sec. Alright, so now that we're back at the Vita, and since we've basically finished everything we wanted to do, you want to basically just hit cancel. Mine is set to the Japanese style to menu stuff like that. So O is okay, X is cancel. It might be flipped for you. So just bear in mind, don't use this as a verbatim thing. So I'm gonna hit cancel, and then that allows me to go to the menu. Because if you actually do that and then you hit enter, it won't let you go to the menu. So it has a nice little save feature like that. But like you can actually have it run in the background, and then you can just navigate your stuff if you need to find something really fast. You just hit OK pretty much, and then you could just open the menu back up, hit cancel, and it'll just close the whole thing, and then you can just go back to what you were wanting to do. Now that we're done with that, the moment of truth to actually really test to make sure it actually works, you go to Adrenaline, you open it up. Mine's a little fucky where it wants to boot up twice sometimes. Vita's really iffy to just get hacking, so there it is, there's PSP, crap like that. We're on my menu. I set it to gray because I could. You want to go to your memory stick, and I'm sure you know how to navigate this pretty much, but I'm just, making sure you double check. I have all my shit here, all this crap, and yeah, it works perfectly fine, and yeah, that should pretty much be about it. If you're having other trouble, I'll just make a follow-up video for you, but yeah, it's really streamlined. I'm actually surprised how well this stuff works. Anyway.